You're watching Channel 37, WHXN, New Salem.
Channel 37's After Midnight is coming to you from the Weird Bug Guy's Wasp Apiary to bring you The Wasp Woman.
Hello and welcome to Channel 37's Midnight Movie Show. I am Dan and with me are Dave.
Hello.
Wendy.
Hey there.
And Will.
I've got 2 words for you. Drop dead twice.
Oh, Dave. This was your week.
It was.
To bring us something for the after midnight. What did you bring to us?
Supposing a more powerful form of royal jelly could be obtained. From the queen wasp, for example.
Socially, the queen wasp is on level with the black widow spider.
Oh, no. There might be danger.
Those are my terms, Mr. Fincher. Janice Starlin will be your next guinea pig.
A woman of fantastic desires, sponsoring a scientist with fantastic theories, and demanding fantastic results.
How old do I look? Tell me! How old?
23.
The enzymes, they're going crazy. Miss Darling will kill her and tear her body to shreds.
I have brought to the fine people of this podcast the 1959 cautionary tale, The Wasp Woman.
and Dave, if you would be so kind to paint us a word picture of.
I will attempt to Bob Ross it.
Okay.
Okay, so the Wasp Woman is, of course, the heartwarming tale of scientist Eric Zinthrop, who creates who was hired to do work on royal jelly in bees, but thought, screw that, let's do wasps. And he creates what he believes to be an elixir which will reverse the aging process. And he ends up sort of selling this concept to Janice Starlin, who is who has been the face of her cosmetics company for many years, but sales have started to fall off, mainly because they've replaced her as the literal face of the company because she's getting older. So she starts kind of after seeing the successful experiments, she starts taking this stuff herself and looking much the younger for it, but it comes with a terrible price. For she becomes a half-woman, half-wasp creature who kills at night. And it is left to her secretary, Mary, and some dude who works there called Bill to try and uncover the truth and finally put the Wasp Woman to rest.
What is everybody's job there?
Like, the only one who I don't understand his job there is Bill. I mean, Bill's job seems to be mansplaining stuff to everyone else.
Yeah, I think Janice's role is founder and CEO, and everybody else is portraying the curiarchy.
Yeah, so it's like Mary is definitely her secretary. Mr. Cooper is definitely some sort of scientist because he's got a pipe.
Except I'm pretty sure he's the marketing director. In that first movie, in the first scene where they're in the boardroom, it seems like he has some kind of marketing role.
Mm.
And Jersey Woman's job is to flirt with men.
And there's a couple of ladies in the typing pool who are awesome.
They're
They're just a delight every time they're on screen.
Thank you, Dave. Why did you pick this?
So I picked this because it is a favourite of Gillian's. I asked her when she first saw it. She said she didn't recall, but she thought it was probably like a late night TV showing at some point. And then later on, she kind of came across the DVD because I think this is public domain now. You can get it on YouTube and all sorts. So yeah, she found it in like a bargain bin for peanuts, and I remember seeing it and watching it. And yeah, she adores this film. She's written about it. There was a magazine over here, little independent film magazine here called New Empress that ran for a while. But she ended up writing a piece on it because they were doing like a B movie special. Yeah, so I thought this would be a nice opportunity to bring something to the table that I know that she loves, and obviously she got a chance to watch it again with me. And yeah, I mean, she thinks it's one of those things that it ends up saying way more than a Roger Corman B movie about a wasp woman probably should be able to. Like the fact it's actually making statements about beauty standards for women and the marketing of women's looks and the things that women are driven to do because of the expectations of men and in the market of it. So because of that, I wanted to bring this to the table and see what you guys thought.
Okay. And Wendy and Will, have either of you seen this before?
Yep.
I think so.
All right. I think I might be the only one that this was my first time seeing it. All right. Well, thank you, Dave. I'm actually going to start with Will, if that's okay. Will, can I ask you what are you thinking about this movie?
I mean, it's it's almost fascinating in a way because this is a Roger Corman film that, I feel like it's a little bit more polished than some of his other films. I think it is actually saying something kind of interesting, once again about the double standards when it comes to women's beauty. I mean, actually, in a lot of ways, a lot of what the substance ends up being, you can kind of trace back to this film, which. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I mean, it's just it is fascinating. Like, I feel like also, if there's one thing I can say about the film, it's the rare time I'm like, this could use another 10 minutes.
Yes.
Especially in the back half, because the front half of the film, they are taking forever to get to, a wasp woman. And then we have a wasp woman for about 15 minutes and then she dies.
Apparently, the stuff at the start was all kind of shot as extra and added on for the runtime. I think they originally filmed it in a couple of years earlier, and then all the stuff with the beehives and that was all kind of extra stuff that they shot, and it does kind of show.
Wendy and I actually watched the theatrical cut, so we did not get those first 10 minutes. So this was an hour-long experience for us.
And they still reuse shots.
Mm-hmm. Still reuse shots, yes.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is honestly just it's a fascinating film in a lot of ways. I also like it just because you do have, those weird little side characters that are, what the frick are their jobs? I don't know. They just work at, at the cosmetic company.
They're just businessmen. Okay. Well, thank you. Well, Wendy, how about yourself? What do you think about this?
So this looks really good for a Corman movie, right? This is still early days. It's kind of proving himself. And I know I made a joke, like everybody else's job in the office is enforcing the patriarchy, but it kind of is. This is a weirdly feminist message kind of a film, right? This founder CEO is told that the reason her business is failing is that she's gotten old. And so she kind of gets obsessed with not losing her business, not losing everything that she's worked for. All of these assholes work for her, and they're telling her to her face the business is failing because she's in her 40s. But also, that is probably why the business is failing, because she has always been the face of her beauty company. And so I like it's again it's like a weirdly feminist message, right? But then it kind of morphs into we're going to mansplain everything. She's a CEO, but she has no actual power. All of these men who work for her are going to tell her what to do. Her her assistant, who is really one of the few women with any kind of job other than flirting with delivery men in this organization, kind of allies with the young advertising guy against her, and that was kind of disappointing. Um, but I don't know. I thought it was actually a lot of fun. Like the Wasp Woman makeup is. I mean, there's a reason why we don't see a lot of it, right? It's really bad. Um, but the build up to what she's gonna look like, and like her kind of looming in the background, like hiding in those beautiful fake plants they found somewhere. Like it looks good. Like the tension is there. That's really exciting. I love that Mr. Zinthrop is not ever referred to as Dr. Zinthrop. So like if you're going to take somebody's experimental wasp serum, you should maybe be sure that they have some kind of advanced education. They aren't just a weird wasp guy from down the road. Um, or maybe do like read one library book where you find out that wasps don't make royal jelly and those things in his office aren't actually wasps. But I was surprised at how fun I thought this was, um, and I think kind of for those reasons it is kind of mucking it out in those waters of all of the things that kind of worked against women and the badass bitch wasp woman taking down her enemies until she finally gets taken out at the end.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Wendy. Yeah, I also thought this was really fun. It was very much kind of in the mode of something that you would watch late on a Saturday night. You know, um, I could absolutely see this on Svengoolie, right? It's nice to see George Corman, Roger Corman. I don't know where that came from. It's nice to see Roger Corman give a shit. you know, like before he's kind of selling his movies for $6 a pound later on, where he's actually kind of like putting some effort in, and it looks really nice. Like this is a really well shot movie. And it's always amazing to me when you think about how kind of forward thinking he was in a lot of ways, especially when it came to gender roles. Um, there's a really famous story where he hired Stephanie Rothman to direct a couple movies for him, Student Nurses, like the first Student Nurses film and The Velvet Vampire. And she was like, you should, because at that point he'd never had a woman direct a film for him, and women directors were extremely, extremely uncommon. And she's like, you sure about this? He's like, I don't give a shit. Your stuff is pretty good. I'll give you a shot. I have no problem with that. So you're like, yay, Roger. And then he says, plus you're a woman, so I don't have to pay you as much. Boo, Roger.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, he's still going to be Roger Corman. Roger's going to Corman.
Roger giveth and Roger taketh away.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this movie was really, really fun. I thought that like the acting wasn't crazy over the top for the most part. The actress playing Janice was really, really good. And it looked nice and it's paced really well. I mean, it was a little slow to kind of get going, but once it got going, it just kept going. Yeah, I think that, like Will, I think that it would have been better served if it had had another 10 minutes at the end. It really did kind of feel like it was wrapped up very quickly. And we, could have used more Wasp Woman in the Wasp Woman movie.
Yeah.
But, yeah, overall, I thought this was really fun. I would definitely watch this again.
I very much enjoyed, some of the more ridiculous aspects of this film as well, like Dr. Zinthrop Mr. Zinthrop being attacked by a wasp cat at one point.
Yes.
And the cat had that weird little prosthetic haunch.
Yep.
Like, one of my notes is literally like, how is nobody noticing tumor cat?
And why didn't anybody smell it? They were in that room like right after he put it in the incinerator.
But yeah, that's the other thing that got me. Is it's like, instead of examining the wasp cat, which he's just had to strangle with his bare hands to find out why it went feral, he's just sort of like, right, well, I'm just going to chuck this in the incinerator and sort of disassociate now and walk out into the street.
Well, that's the difference between Mr. Zinthrop and Dr. Zinthrop.
Yeah, no. Should we tell anyone about this? No, right, straight in the incinerator. Let's go. and the fact that Janice getting increasingly irritated whenever anyone keeps bringing up people who disappeared on the premises. Like when Watchman goes missing, but his lunch pail's still here and all of his stuff's still here. It's like, I don't want to hear any more about this.
You never work here. You can't prove it. Are you HR?
I love the Night Watchman.
Yep.
Wilford, the Brimley-looking guy with his little transistor radio. Love him.
And a gun.
And a gun.
Yep.
Oh, man. I'd also love that, in addition to making you younger, this can also turn guinea pigs into rats.
Yes.
I have very few notes from this, but it's like, wasps don't make royal jelly. Those aren't wasps. You can't turn a guinea pig into a rat.
the bit in the hives at the start, for seeing as you guys didn't see it, he's originally trying to prove his point with like two dogs, one big and there's one like wee one. I think it's meant to be a puppy, but it looks like there's like a Doberman and a Dachshund. And he's sort of going like, yeah, look, they were the same age. He's like, are they? Well, okay. I mean, like, you've shown us two random dogs. Obviously, we believe you. the guy in charge of it just kind of go, we're going to have to let you go. You crazy wasp bastard.
I will say, as bad as like that, the Wasp Woman makeup kind of is towards the end, the makeup they have on Janet, the old age makeup they have on Janet, actually is not bad at all.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
And they sort of couple it with, so they originally give her kind of like quite like square old lady glasses, and like her styling is made to look sort of more mature. They keep sort of so they change up her wardrobe and stuff as well to kind of give her a younger look. One thing Gillian pointed out on this viewing was that Bill, our hero, shall we say, when he first starts, when you first see him, he keeps calling her Miss Starling, but then once he starts getting younger, he starts calling her Jan. He just sort of see his approach to her completely changes.
He works for her.
Yeah. Yeah, even though he works for her, the moment she starts appearing as a younger woman, he starts completely changing how he views her and how he approaches her, which again is really kind of surprisingly astute for a Roger Corman film. Yeah, and I mean, like, Bill is a dick in this. Like, in the first scene, he basically takes over the meeting and mansplains her own chart to her. And like, there's a scene later on where Mary is calling Janice, and like she's starting to explain something. He's just, "Oh, give me the phone," and proceeds to not explain anything. And he's too busy. And then they start kind of like having to leave the phone off the hook to try and calm down Mr. Zinthrop. Like, basically, any time when Bill tries to take charge, he's taking charge from somebody who's already doing the thing better, and he achieves less.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, Bill is a terrible character, but he's a terrible character who occasionally has a good point, like literally just, oh yeah, your sales are down because you aren't advertising it with your own face anymore. Like, just there's almost the hint of him actually making a good point there, but then he's an asshole about it. So yeah. It's like, no, it's not.
The worst person just made a great point.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, like, yeah, this is like the styling of the male characters here. So you have kind of Coop, who's the button-down guy in the bow tie who always has his pipe with him. You know, and then Bill has the kind of the hero suit, that kind of big, kind of broad-shouldered, narrow-waisted thing that a lot of kind of like 1950s kind of white-collar hero guys have.
But what does he actually do?
No one knows.
No, I'm not talking about his job. I'm talking about in this movie.
Again, no one knows.
A lot of industrial espionage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill achieves very little apart from like yeeting the acid at the Wasp Woman right at the end.
No, that was Zinthrop.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he gets out of the way, doesn't he? Yeah, he basically just doesn't get in the way of Zinthrop.
I think he primarily hustles the secretary to buy him lunch repeatedly.
Yep.
And kind of leads the workplace uprising against their boss because she's getting older.
Until she becomes fuckable.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and then he's a real dick about it. So fuck you, Bill. Whereas like Mr. Cooper is just sort of like just the most buttoned up guy in the world. Constantly kind of popping his pipe in and out of his mouth because we need to make sure we know he's got a pipe. So when we find the pipe later on, we can definitely go, oh, he left his pipe behind. Chekhov's pipe.
I did really like Mary. This actress, we've seen this actress before. Barbara Morris, is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
She was in Bucket of Blood. She was the main actress in that was kind of helping Dick Miller do his thing. Yeah, I thought she was great in this.
Yeah, she's the one actually getting things done. Like, she was the one actually kind of coaxing the explanation out of Zinthrop before Bill decides he's taking over. And, like, she's the one who's kind of, like, going up to... I mean, like, there is that kind of moment when she goes up to try and get Jazz to call the police, and Jazz just sort of slaps her because she's hysterical. But, yeah, no, she's a decent hero character in this. And I was upset. I was kind of upset towards the end when I first saw it. Like, well, oh God, they haven't killed Mary off, have they? But fortunately, they haven't. Because otherwise, I'd have been a bit gutted if Bill was the only survivor. I also love those two ladies in the office as well. Like those two, they don't really contribute much to the plot other than just kind of giving you a sense of just what the workplace is like. But they are clearly enjoying having a role in this film, and they're giving it everything they've got.
Listen, Saucy Secretaries would have been the hit sitcom of the 1959 season if they just would have picked it up. Yeah, the main one, the one with the big hair, is played by Lynn Cartwright, whose other notable role is she plays the older version of Gina Davis's character in A League of Their Own.
Oh, right. Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And she was pretty saucy in that, too, as I recall. She was fantastic. She was so much fun in this movie. As you say, doesn't actually move the plot along, but is entertaining as fuck.
Yeah.
For the 2 or 3 minute chunk she has.
She was fantastic. The other gal from the typing pool was fantastic. Mary was great. Susan had a lot of potential. I feel like a lot of this, Janice Starlin. I feel like a lot of this film could have gone really differently for Janice if she had hired more women to work at her woman-owned and founded company. Because all of the women are at least engaging, but fairly competent, right? As opposed to these men who just want to go to lunch and have their pipes and point out that the boss is old. I feel like if she had surrounded herself by women, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, and the thing is,
it could have been a badass army of Wasp Women.
Fly, my pretties, fly!
That's the sequel, Wasp Women.
I mean, there is a film called Invasion of the Bee Girls.
True. Which is what this was. Every time they show, see, look at these wasps. Those are bees.
Yeah.
They're clearly
the moment the
honeybees.
opening credits came on, it's like, sir, those are bees.
Wasps don't make royal jelly. They feed their babies meat. Which is why wasps are such assholes.
Yeah, wasps are dicks. I mean, if you take any kind of message from this film, other than the very strong feminist message that it's conveying, the secondary message you should take from this film is that wasps are assholes.
Yeah. Why did the bee just sting you? Because it's protecting its hive. Why did the wasp sting you? Because fuck you. That's why.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, Janice isn't like isn't taking the anti-aging stuff because of her, like, she's not vain. She's doing it to save her business. Like, it's been pointed out to her that the livelihood of her business, everybody who works for her, is depending on her looking a certain way for her business to survive. So that's why she's doing it, because she needs this. Like, she needs this new product to be a hit, and she knows that she will be the face of that product, and to keep her business alive. So it's not like a tale of a vain woman seeks anti-aging stuff. Like she's doing this for a very specific reason.
100%. She says that, like, she doesn't want to lose, like, her life's work. And also, like, the further along she goes, she starts, taking more and more of the serum. She's taking way too much of it. But I think the serum is probably impairing her judgment. I don't think that Janice Starling in the beginning of the film would necessarily have been in the office, like, injecting huge amounts of this stuff without her buddy Mr. Zenthrop there. But I think it's impairing her.
And I suppose there's an implication it has, like, an addictive quality as well, isn't it? When she's kind of like at Zinthrop's bedside, kind of sort of begging him to give her the formula to make some more because she needs it.
Yeah.
Because you're right, because it's not about wanting to be young and pretty. I mean, it's nice to be young and pretty. That's certainly a really nice side effect, but that's not why she's initially doing it. So you're right. I don't think I picked up on that, is that this has become something that she just can't stop doing.
The other bit that did make me giggle was that, when they get the camp bed delivered. And she turns around to Mary and says, like, could you work this contraption for me? And and Mary, without putting down the folder she's carrying, just kind of like just pulls one lever and it folds out. There you go. Like, it's a fold-up bed. It's not that difficult to operate, Janice.
Yeah, once you unhook the thing, it just opens.
Yeah.
You can't stop it from happening.
Well, this is not a piece of industrial machinery.
One thing that I liked about this movie, and again, this is the kind of thing that I feel like normally gets overlooked in a 50s monster movie, is that they point out that there's a vast difference between cosmetics and medicine.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a cosmetic. This is something that the FDA is going to need to get involved with. This is, this if you're injecting yourself with shit, that needs to go through all kinds of stages of approval. Well, you're not going to be able to just rush that out.
Yeah, because I think there is a bit where they say they want to market it as an ointment rather than obviously a thing that you inject yourself with. But even so, just like surely any cosmetic has to go through some sort of to make sure you're not putting lead in it or whatever weird stuff you do with that got put out there in the 30s or something. You can't just say, like, oh, look at this new miracle drug. It physically makes you younger, and like everyone's just going to go, yeah, no, that's fine. We probably don't need to check what's in that.
Yeah, I don't pretend to know how stringent those rules were in 1959, but I'm sure they existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just market it as a health supplement and nobody cares.
That's true, too.
He's just going, any lead in it? No, right, fine, you're good to go.
Yeah. It's not actively burning my skin.
Yeah. It doesn't contain lead or cocaine, so we're fine.
Oh, that's too bad.
I gotta say, I was getting huge Bill Bixby Incredible Hulk vibes. Then an accidental overdose of whatever comes out of wasps when you squeeze them alters her body chemistry. And now, when Janice Starling is angry or outraged or tired or hungry, a startling metamorphosis occurs.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Recently I discovered that there is a 1995 TV movie remake of this, which I have since discovered on YouTube.
Oh,
which Will
I
was
bet
saying
that's
was directed by the same person who brought us the opus that is Shark and Saw Women's Prison.
Yep, it's Jim Warkowski.
Jim Wynorski?
Wynorski.
Oh, I bet that's terrible.
Oh, I know. I told Julian about it. She's like, "Oh, we need to watch that."
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna suck, but
It'll be batshit.
Yeah. And it's an hour and a half
Jennifer
long,
Rubin.
so they're clearly padding it with some stuff.
Yeah.
It stars Jennifer Rubin, who you may remember from Nightmare on Elm Street 3 as "In My Dreams, I'm Beautiful and Bad."
Yeah, I've seen a couple of screen grabs of what the Wasp Woman looks like in that, and yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it was made for TV?
I think you said it was a TV movie. Yeah, I might be wrong about that.
It was on Showtime. They had like a series Roger Corman presents. So.
Right. Okay, that makes more sense.
Got you.
Because Jim Wynorski does not do PG-13. Generally speaking.
Yeah, the same series that gave us Black Scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Black Scorpion was fun.
Yeah,
Black Scorpion was not as terrible as it could have been.
Sort of like, any chance we can make a more BDSM version of Power Rangers?
Basically. Well, the TV show is basically just Batman.
But yes, I'm looking forward to checking out the remake at some point just to see what they do
contrast
to
and
it.
compare.
The 90s was full of a lot of stuff that made a big song and dance about being progressive while actually being worse.
Yeah.
So, fun fact, the score for this film was actually originally made for A Bucket of Blood.
Yes. I love this story. Go ahead, Will.
I mean, that's basically what I know, and then it ended up getting reused for a Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah. The composer sold Corman the same music 7 times for 7 different movies. And Corman never noticed.
I did like this score for this, actually. Yeah,
it is. It's really good.
Yeah, it loves the xylophone.
Yeah. Jazz is a choice to use in your horror movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's 1959. It's very of its time. Yeah. Like, very kind of cool, like Mad Men kind of jazz. But I want to talk a little bit about the look of the Wasp Woman herself.
Right.
So, obviously, the mask is ass.
Well, to be fair, they keep it down to a minimum.
They do.
They do a couple of little flash cuts to it. They don't normally linger on it for too long.
Yeah. But it's funny because the movie she's a woman with a wasp head, but the poster for this is the opposite. It's a wasp body with a woman's head on it, and it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, Gillian describes it as the sort of like the false promise of a sexy wasp.
Yeah.
It gets some real Golden Globus. We sold the poster and then the film.
I mean, that poster Wasp Woman has like wasp breasts.
Yeah. But I mean, tell me you wouldn't, like, you're passing by the theater with that poster, and tell me you wouldn't go in and watch that.
Oh, absolutely.
I would absolutely
100%.
go in and watch that. Yeah.
Plus, the co-feature is Beast from the Haunted Cave.
When I was a kid, it was a different time. Mm-hmm. And when we'd go to like the county fair, the state fair, there were still like working sideshows. And I would get $1 from my parents and go in to see like the terrible Wasp Woman, and it would look like that on the outside, and then you'd go in and you'd get this exact kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Lobster Boy did not look like a lobster. One of my great disappointments. He looked nothing like his posters, and it's very much like that kind of a vibe. The poster is incredible. The actual effect, not so much.
Yeah, it's definitely got that 80s video store Canon movie chopping mall vibe, where it's like, this is the most incredible piece of artwork I have ever seen, advertising anything ever. And you'd get home and it would just be the most disappointment you've ever felt.
I suppose it's sort of reminiscent of obviously the end of The Fly, which actually does feature a fly with a feather's head.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, she even says, "Help me."
Yeah.
There's the same kind of mitten things doing her hands like they have in The Fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, inexplicably, the Wasp Woman mask has fangs.
Well, I guess it's got to bite people, hasn't it?
Yeah. Listen, she's a vampire wasp woman.
Yeah, what was that? Like, what was... like, why is she feeding on human blood?
Wasps are well known for feeding on human blood. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Everyone
Just
knows
like they
that.
produce royal jelly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so ignorant. I am. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, basically, the writers of this screenplay knew a lot about pressures on women in the beauty industry and very little about wasps. Which, to be fair, if I had to choose which side of that knowledge base I'd want more of, I'd be leaning towards their ratio.
I don't know. I'm always disappointed when I feel like Corman hasn't done the research.
Listen, if the person who wrote like 50 episodes of Bonanza, he shouldn't be expected to know stuff about wasps.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're basically bees, right?
Well, I think my understanding, and correct me somebody if I'm wrong, is that they actually wrote this as bees, and that Corman changed it to wasps because wasps are scarier.
That's what I read also. Yeah.
Everything else just stayed intact.
That totally makes sense. Oh, that's amazing. So we're just going to swap out the word wasp with the word bees, and everything else is fine.
Just do a find and replace.
Yeah. Well, that's the great thing about the bits at the start of the longer version, because the what's his face is working on this kind of beehive place, and one of the other guys gets congratulated by the head of sales or whatever. It goes, "Oh yes, you produce so much honey and wax and stuff," and then he says what's Zinthrop up to? I don't know. He's experimenting on wasps. Go, wasps? We don't want wasps. Wasps have got nothing to do with bees.
Well, he's a scientist. He's developed this kind of wasp apiary.
Yeah. Like the opening bit of it, the very opening bit of it, is just a very long, drawn out shot of Zinthrop in beekeeping gear, just walking up, eventually walking up to a tree filled with wasps and smoking it and putting a bunch of wasps in his case. And this goes on for a good 5 minutes of screen time of just this guy on his own collecting wasps and talking to them. He spends a lot more time talking to wasps than any civilized man should.
Mm-hmm. I would like to point out too that initial, that 10 minutes that got added to the beginning to kind of give it enough time to air on TV was not directed by Roger Corman. It was directed by Jack Hill,
right? Who
would be better known later for doing Coffee and Foxy Brown.
Oh, nice.
Among many, many other just B-movie classics. I'm actually super surprised we haven't done a Jack Hill movie yet.
Yeah, we should probably remedy that at some point.
I desperately want to do Switchblade Sisters at some point.
I mean, with a title like that, I now want to do Switchblade Sisters at some point.
Mm-hmm.
It's Tarantino approved.
Well, that's not necessarily a guarantee of satisfaction.
No, but it's got the over the top batshit shittery that girl gangs they survived the Rumble and they celebrate with a sheet cake from Stop and Shop.
I mean,
I feel like people don't understand that you can just buy a sheet cake for any occasion. Like, don't let it hold you back, eh? You want a cake, go get yourself a cake today. You can even have them write happy birthday on it if you want to. Nobody checks.
Is somebody going to judge you for eating an entire sheet cake that says happy birthday? That means they have to come into your apartment to do that.
Yeah, nobody knows you're just eating that over your sink at midnight. It's fine. Look, the world is a shit place right now.
The sheet cake bakers of the world are currently thanking you for this rigging endorsement of their wares.
I mean, if Olivia Colman in The Favor can just walk around eating giant pieces of cake, who says I can't?
I mean, it's Olivia Colman. We get away with a lot of things we wouldn't let most people do in England.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Olivia Colman killed 12 people.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like we might be out of things to talk about.
I feel like when we're talking about the potential of Olivia Colman eating sheet cake, we may have drifted slightly far off the point.
Well,
I mean, we've talked about this film for almost as long as the film's runtime.
Yeah, if this were the actual film, only now would the Wasp Woman actually show up.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, thank you for bringing this movie into my life. Thank everybody for being here. Thank you, listeners, for being with us as well. We love you. We appreciate you. Please take care of yourselves. Please drink some water, get some self-care, go to bed.
Channel 37's After Midnight was presented by Wendy Abramo, Will Ackerman, Dave Probert, and DJ Toland. I'm starting to think Roger Corman might not be a real entomologist.